Everyone, this is Mac Simplifier, and today I'm going to show you something really good. It is the installation of Call of Duty Black Ops and playing it right onto your Mac. So I got all the files over here, and all the files that you're going to need for the installation to complete, all of them are in the description below as links, so don't worry. So and unfortunately one of them is really a torrent file because it was really kind of big, so you have to download it. Only one of them is a torrent file, which is this one, which is actually the most important thing. It's 7.82 gigabytes. So now that considering that all of the downloads have been completed, now all what you've got to do is go over here first to the ISO file, open it up. Okay, you simply just press ignore. Just press ignore about this. Now, as you can see over here, those are the installation files needed for the game to be installed right onto your Mac. And as you can see over here, it's an exe file. We're going to need Crossover Games so that we can successfully install it. Now, Crossover Games won't work on your Mac OS X line most probably if you have an older version. So that's why I've left in the description a link for the Crossover Games, the Mac OS X line version, which works perfectly and so smoothly, and everything is fine with it. So now we have to open Crossover Games. Over here, the applications, Crossover Games, here it is. Little press. Takes some time. Yeah, here it is. Hold on a minute. Yes, now it says opened. Now you go to Configure, Install Software. Once done, you have to wait till it gathers the information about the available applications. Come on, a little bit faster, please. Now, Call of Duty Black Ops, unfortunately, it's really not supported by Crossover Games. However, it doesn't really matter much because even though that's true, it's not supported, it can still, it's still playable and can still work. So don't worry about that. So all what you've got to do is simply select Other Application and go to Select an Installer. In the Select an Installer, as I've said earlier, you have to open the ISO file, and it's gonna open right over here onto your desktop. Once you open Crossover Games and go to the configuration and everything, you're going to find this ISO file awaiting you. You simply press it and then proceed onwards. Now over here you have to choose your bottle. Okay? Now your bottle can be either WinXP or WinVista. It depends on you really. Okay, but I really rather prefer WinXP. I've heard rumors, which I'm really not sure of, that WinXP makes the game run smoother and faster. And so I guess that's better. Once chosen, of course, you can choose your bottle name. In my case, I've named it Call of Duty Black Ops, and then proceed onwards by pressing install, and everything's fine. But for me, because it's installed, I have to press cancel. It will install just as if you're installing it on Windows, and hopefully, which happened with me, you're not going to face any obstacles, nothing wrong is going to happen. It's simply going to install and everything's going to be fine. Once installed, in your applications, your Crossover Games folder, now don't worry, this folder, as I can tell really, I'm not very sure, but I'm sure it happens in this way, this folder is created automatically by Crossover Games once you install a game or create a bottle or such things. Okay, you're going to find the game right over here. Activision, Call of Duty Black Ops, Call of Duty Black Ops. But this is not the game, this is only the alias, the one that gets you to all the data and files of the game. So we need to get to those data and files of the game so that we can crack the game and so that it can work. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to go to the user and then library. Then we're going to go to the application support, Crossover Games, bottles, Call of Duty Black Ops, Drive C, Program Files, Activision, Call of Duty Black Ops, and here it is. Those are all the data and files needed for the game to work. Those are all the games and data for the file needed. Okay, so now that you have all of them over here, now you just keep this tab aside. Okay, oh damn it, I just kept it a little bit quite aside. Anyways, and then you go to the crack. As I said, everything is in the description as a link below. Now, I believe those two files are the only important ones, really, to be copied. But because I'm not very sure, that's why I copied all of them and pasted them. Where did you go? Yeah, I pasted them over here. Okay? Now, this, after you've done that, you're going to replace what has been asked for you to replace. You're going to replace everything. As a matter of fact, this notification of replacing or not should be there, as it shows that they are really placed in the right place. Once that's done, you go back over here, and just to tell you, once that's done, the game will work, but you'll not have zombie mode. Okay, so you'll have to go to the zombie mode folder. It's also, once again, the download link is in the description. You go over here, you copy that exe file, okay, and as you can see the path, you copy that exe file, you go back over here, and you paste it over here, and then you replace it with this. When it tells you to replace, just tell it yes, replace. Once replaced, everything's set cool, now everything's fine. Well, what you've got to do now is go to the Finder, or if you have it on your dock, press it. You go to the applications, you go to Crossover Games folder, Activision, Call of Duty Black Ops, and you press on this application shortcut, you press on it, and it should work. Just takes some time. Here it is. I don't want to run it in safe mode really, because running it in safe mode loses a lot of, brings it back to default, and I don't want it like that. I want everything as the settings I've set before, so I'm going to press no on this one and move onwards. Here it is. As you can see, of course, those black parts, as you can see, of course, these are not in the game. It's because the video has somehow made it like that. But actually on the game, you get to choose the resolution, either full screen or windowed. You choose your resolution and everything. But to be honest with you, this game really requires like shit. It really requires very good graphic cards. So my Mac wasn't that good to keep up. And as you can see over here, you see it's a little bit laggy. Yeah, I know. The video card isn't that good. So you should just keep that in mind, because this game really requires very good graphic cards. And as you can see over here, you can go to the campaign, new game. It's just like you're playing it on Windows or on your PlayStation. Everything is normal. Solo, your maps, and everything. And that's it. So it's really working just fine. And as you can see, as I said, you can change your resolution and everything. And I'm going to give you this tip, which might be helpful. When you go to the settings, okay, and the graphics, there is something really important which might be of interest for you, which is, like, how should I say this? If the game is really laggy and you believe that like your Mac isn't like doing much with it, you can decrease the resolution. Decreasing the resolution of the game, yes, it won't make the game fit your screen perfectly, but it will make your game really quite faster than it was. And also another thing, the texture filtering, you should make it bilinear. Also that enhances the game, but of course like makes it lose its texture, as you can obviously tell. And finally, the shadows should be no. Shadows take a very big role in occupying much of the... I don't know how can I recall it, but shadows like really affect the video card much. So if you say it no, the game will be quite faster. So, and that's it. You're going to lose some features, but then it's going to be an amazing game. And of course, if you have the perfect system requirements, this game is going to be like hell. It's amazing. Well, that's it. Once you quit the game, it's really quite recommended to quit it, of course after saving, to quit it by pressing Command Q. That's the best way to quit any game on Crossover Games. Once quit, come on now, here it is, we're out, back on the desktop, and the game has been successfully installed. I simply remove this, and that's it. Well, thank you very much for watching this video about Maximplifier, and soon enough I'm going to make a video to show you how on your Mac to get the weapons that you want in zombie mode. And the multiplayer as well, I guess. But the zombie mode is what I'm sure of. Okay? So thank you very much for watching, and please subscribe, and if you have any comments, just leave it right below. Thank you very much for watching.